Hey, what's the deal? It's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I'm saying? As of this recording, it is 5:33 p.m. You know what I mean? February the 17th, 2025. You know what I mean? Hold up. I think today is also Michael Jordan's birthday, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check. As I'm recording this live, let me double check. Because I think it is Michael Jordan's birthday today. Hold on. Michael Jordan. I think today is his birthday. Yeah, today is his birthday. He's 62 years old. Anyway, fuck that nigga. I don't give a fuck about Michael Jordan. But, yeah, so, like I said, it's the second video of the day. You know, there's no real major news and such. You know, it's nothing really going on. You know, but I do want to make another. I want to make a brand new series as well. Like I'm doing a spin-off series of, you know, wrestlers who was ahead of their time. And today, you know, I want to do an inaugural episode with the title Wrestlers who basically were the opposite. You know what I mean? Wrestlers who became sheer disappointments. And there are definitely some wrestlers who I remembered who they had potential, and they basically just squandered that potential away. You know, there are some that I remember that I'm like, damn, this person could have been a world heavyweight champion, but they fucked their whole thing up. Or they could have gotten bigger in their career, but then they just screwed everything out completely. And the first person I want to bring up in this list is none other than Ahmed fucking Johnson. Now, Ahmed Johnson was that dude in the WWF in like the mid 90s, like the middle 90s. Like he came at a perfect time, right? When WWE needed, you know, big men to dominate, right? When they needed big men to build up. And this is a guy who he was in the Global Wrestling Federation, and he wrestled in Big Japan Pro Wrestling. For those that don't know, Big Japan Pro Wrestling is basically, it was a hardcore wrestling federation. And it's weird to see someone like him there, you know what I mean, with his size and built and such. But Ahmed Johnson was, you know, he was a guy who, I think he like I said, he's from the, you know, he was originally from Global. He had the perfect look. Bald-headed, dark skin, you know, he had red on and such. And, you know, that motherfucker looked like he'll fuck your ass up. And he was perfect. Listen, he was perfect. The motherfucker also used, you know, arm pads and put them shits right in his fucking, in his knees. Like, yo, this dude is wilding, yo. But, you know, like I said, he had potential. My man had potential. He had a lot of potential. But he fucked that up completely. He fucked that up by, you know, being very stiff in the ring. You know, there was definitely a lot of backstage issues and such. You know, a lot of the wrestlers, from what I found out later on, didn't fuck with him like that. You know, remember the shit with him and Ron Simmons when Farouk came to the WWF the first time? You know what I mean? And he kicked the motherfucker right in his kidney. Boy! You know what I mean? I don't know if that might have been a mistake and such, but I know there was some tension there. I definitely know there was some clear tension in that motherfucker. And then also, you know, remember, you know, the Nation of Domination. So the Nation of Domination, I've always wondered why Ahmed Johnson's time was short in the Nation. Always. You know, at the time I didn't know what the fuck was going on, but as I found out later on, they really didn't want him there because, you know, he was causing problems in the back. You know what I mean? You know, the motherfucker D'Lo Brown put this dude in a lock in the back. Like everyone was there seeing it. You know what I mean? From the Godfather to Mark Henry to Kamar Mustafa. Yeah, I say, in the, you know, you know, D'Lo, you know, I mean, fuck the Godfather to Mark Henry to this dude, to Farouk, the leader, right? And his stay was, like I said, his stay was really short. His stay was only like 2 weeks. 2 weeks or a month, I think. And they just kicked him out. Once they kicked him out, his momentum was completely shot. Now, I don't know what the fuck happened. No, I do know what happened. Why he wasn't he wasn't in contention for a world championship. And they was gonna put the title on him. And he would have been perfect. The motherfucker would have been perfect. He would have been, he won the Kuwait Cup and everything. And mind you, he was the first black intercontinental champion and such, but the motherfucker had backstage attitude. He had backstage attitude, and you can't fly with that. You know what I mean? His career was honestly shot in '98. I think, with the rise of Steve Austin and everything else, and DX and shit like that, that's when his career completely floundered. It just disintegrated. You know what I mean? Everybody who was in the nation, if you notice, they all evolved. His replacement was The Rock. You know what I mean? I don't even got to mention about him, but everyone in the nation evolved. He just didn't get it. Like, they wanted to do something. They wanted to do other things, and they told him. They completely told him, like, yo, you need to evolve with your character and stuff, right? He didn't get it. He basically became a dumb fuck. You know what I mean? Backstage, and he just didn't get how business worked and such. And evolution of your character. And look what happened. You know what I mean? Like, everyone evolved in the nation except him. You know what I mean? Like, so he basically was the lone wolf. He left, it was disappointing too, because, I was definitely rooting for dude, because I'm like, yo, this dude is fucking great. This dude is perfect. I think he was supposed to have signed with WCW, not WCW, ECW in 98, I think. 98 going to 99. No, what happened was he tried to scam an indie promotion. He tried to scam an indie promotion, and look how that went. I think something happened with negotiations with him in ECW. Then when we seen him in WCW, you know what I mean, in 2000, like, oh, forget about it. The motherfucker was completely out of shape. A lot of people also seem to forget that he was in the MC Hammer movie. Like, he was actually Suge. He played Suge Knight. He played Suge fucking Knight. You know what I mean? And you know what's funny? I always thought this dude was part of the clique because he was always with Shawn Michaels and stuff. No, they didn't like his ass. They did not like this motherfucker. They didn't. He had a bad fucking attitude. They tried. Then after WCW went under, his career just disappeared. You know what I mean? Like, you will never see this dude, unfortunately, in the Hall of Fame, right? Because of all the bullshit that happened. Like I said, it's unfortunate because, this dude had potential, but his backstage attitude and just everything around, he just fucked it up. And he was perfect for the World Wrestling Federation. He was perfect. My man was perfect, and he destroyed that. You know what I mean? I don't know how he would have evolved, in the meat and potatoes of the Attitude Era, which was going towards the rest of 98 and 99. I don't know how he would have, fit in, but damn, you talk about potential thrown down the fucking drain. His backstage attitude was just, and in the ring, he was super stiff. Now I see why Farouk didn't like the motherfucker. I see why. I see why Ron Simmons didn't like him. You know what I mean? Because, this dude was just a piece of shit. He was just a fucking asshole. Like, Ahmed Johnson was just, I don't know, man. I don't know. The funniest moment, actually the greatest moment of his career was for all my real rights and OGs out there. Go play the game WWF Warzone and look at those grudge match promos that he did. You know, those rants, those grudge match rants that he did, and you see what I mean. That's the best thing this motherfucker ever did in his entire career, yo. You know what I mean? I think he also was a Kuwait Cup winner too. You know, but he was a complete fuck up, and it's a shame. It's a total shame. But anyway, guys, I'm about to be out. You know what I mean? I probably will be coming with another video tonight because Raw is coming down tonight, motherfucker. I'm out. Peace.